Hi kids, and welcome back to Monthly Madness. This week you're learning all about polar animals. Up north on this earth is a rich world of Arctic animals and marine life. And although we can't find polar bears traipsing around Rhode Island, we can go to the zoo. So today we're going to the Roger Williams Zoo in Providence, Rhode Island. There are some Arctic animals there, like the snowy owl, and there's so many other cool animals. So come on, bundle up, let's go to the zoo.
Let's start with one of my favorite animals, the cheetah. Cheetahs are the fastest land mammals, and they can reach speeds of 60 or even 70 miles per hour. They can do this in short distances in order to catch their prey. After they catch their prey, they need about a half hour to catch their breath. Kind of like if your mom says don't swim for a half hour after eating. There were multiple cheetahs at the Roger Williams Park Zoo. Did you know male cheetahs in the wild tend to group together in what they call a coalition? Female cheetahs prefer to hunt alone. You can only find them with their cubs. We just saw the fastest land mammal. Now let's go inside to check out the largest land mammal. That's the elephant. Did you know elephants have the largest brain of any land mammal as well? They have 3 times as many neurons as humans. They've demonstrated their amazing mental capabilities time and time again. Here's the giraffe. They are the tallest of the land mammals. You want to hear a cool fact about their tongues? They can be 20 inches long. Look who's back there, another giraffe. Did you also know giraffes have no voice box, which is one of the reasons they've gotten the reputation of gentle giants. Here's an animal that likes cold weather, the seal. Seals are warm-blooded, and they have a layer of fat under their skin called blubber. The blubber helps keep them warm, and their skin is smooth and slick, which helps them glide through the water, as you can see here. I took a look at the seals from above, and then we'll see them down below as well. I had such a blast watching this seal. Seals are classified as semi-aquatic mammals. That means that although they spend most of their time in the water, they do come to the land for different things such as resting and having their children. Seals do not have any legs. They have 4 flippers which help them swim. Due to their lack of legs, when they do come on land, they are very clumsy. Now let's head over to check out some smaller animals. Here are some bunnies. Did you know their ears are used for more than just hearing? It helps regulate their body temperature as well. Check out this barn owl. He was just hanging out because he's nocturnal, so he's more active at night than during the day. Also in the barn area, I saw these alpacas. Farmers use alpaca wool for clothing. Right next to the alpacas and the donkey were the sheep. Farmers also use their wool for clothing. I actually didn't want to get too close to these alpacas because I found out they can spit at you if they get annoyed. I hope this alpaca isn't annoyed by me. Now we're at my favorite part of the zoo field trip, the rainforest area. These howler monkeys were not in cages. They were jumping around over my head. I looked up and all of a sudden I saw this furry monkey. They could have dropped down at me at any moment. If you have any time, you should definitely go to the Roger Williams Zoo to check out these monkeys. Howler monkeys are the loudest animal in the world. Their screeches can be heard through 3 miles of thick forest. Social primates live high in the trees in Central America. That's countries such as Venezuela, Colombia, and Ecuador. Look at him go! A group of howler monkeys is called a troop. Each troop has a leader. The leader is the oldest and most mature male monkey. I could not stop watching the monkeys. Sorry for my camera work here. I was honestly a little scared. Howler monkeys eat leaves, fruit, and berries. All of their food can be found in the treetops that they spend their days leisurely hanging around. Next up, the giant otter. This animal can also be found in South America and the rainforests of the Amazon. Giant otters are endangered. which means they're at a high risk of extinction. This otter was having so much fun that it was hard to catch him. Giant otters are in the weasel family. They have webbed feet and water-repellent fur to keep them dry and warm. Giant otters eat mostly fish. They eat up to 6 pounds of fish a day. While at the zoo, I learned that giant otters are actually very loud animals, just like howler monkeys. Giant otters can bark, snort, and growl. Can you find the green anaconda? You got it! Ooh, you wouldn't want to see that out in the wild. The last two animals in the rainforest area were the keel-billed toucan and the red rumped agouti. Toucans eat fruits in a very interesting way. They grab it with their bill or beak, flip it up into the air, and then catch it in their mouths. An animal I hadn't heard of before my trip to the zoo is the red rumped agouti. It makes a good friend for the toucan because they eat the same thing, fruit. The red rumped agouti looks like a giant guinea pig. Okay, I just had to take one more close look at this toucan. It is so beautiful to me. I love the colors. On to another one of my favorites, the flamingo. Did you know when flamingos are born, they're white and fluffy? As they grow up and eat algae, which is full of beta-carotene, they turn pink. A baby flamingo is called a flaminglet. Flamingos like to stand on one leg because it helps them save energy. Their webbed feet helps them run. The next animal is a moon bear. However, the moon bear does not like this cold weather. He prefers warm weather. So when I saw him, he was bundled up trying to stay warm. The zoo has an awesome setup when the moon bear does want to get out and play. They're called moon bears because of a white crescent of fur on the back of their neck. Well, who do we have here? Oh, it's the red panda. Red pandas are known as escape artists. They've actually escaped from several zoos across the world. Red pandas are a little bit bigger than a cat, and they like to eat bamboo all day long. This part of the zoo allows you to jump to see which animal you match up with. Okay, I gave myself a little head start, but look, I can jump as far as a moon bear. Looks to me like I can jump 8 feet. How far can you jump? Oh, finally, an Arctic animal. Here is the snowy owl. Most owls are nocturnal, but not the snowy owl. The snowy owl is active during the day. It swoops down from the treetops to grab its prey. It eats things like mice and rabbits. It picks them up with its talons. Another animal with talons are eagles. Eagles are an American symbol. Contrary to the song Home on the Range, there actually aren't any buffalo in North America. They're called bison. Did you ever hear the joke about the buffalo who said goodbye to his son? Bye, son. Last but not least is the Red River Hog. The Red River Hog is part of the pig family and spends most of its adult life searching for food. Red River Hogs aren't picky. They'll eat insects, fruit, birds, reptiles, and small animals. They also have distinct markings and tusks which help mark their territory. I hope you enjoyed this trip to the zoo. I know I sure did. Can't wait to see you next week.